welcome back to Halloween Horror Reviews 2025. I hope you all are having a great time so far because, man, I'm already having a blast with Halloween Horror Reviews 2025. I actually saw this movie last weekend at a film festival, and I had such a great time with this movie that I want to talk about it for Halloween Horror Reviews 2025. Moving on to today's movie, I'm here to talk about 2025's VHS Halloween, the 8th installment of the VHS franchise. And just like with the previous installments of the VHS franchise, VHS Halloween once again presents us with a collection of short horror films along the frame narrative, and as y'all can imagine given the name of this installment, VHS Halloween is a collection of Halloween-themed horror short films. And before I continue on with today's video, let's also start our conversation below. What is your favorite installment of the VHS franchise? Let me know below. Alright everybody, let's get into VHS Halloween. Damien! I originally had no plans on seeing VHS Halloween last weekend because here's the thing, guys. Last weekend, I went to Popcorn Fried's Wicked Weekend. I originally only had plans seeing Shelby Oaks, which if you have not seen my review of that, I just put that up just yesterday. But then, guys, I found out that the closing film of the festival for that weekend was going to be VHS Halloween. And knowing how much I've been a fan of the VHS franchise, I thought, you know what? Why the hell not? The VHS franchise has been a solid franchise. These really fun found footage short horror films that put it all together, and especially knowing that this is a Halloween themed installment coming around just in time for spooky season. I went to the film last weekend just hoping for a good, fun, gory time with a packed audience, and man, VHS Halloween is yet another great installment of the franchise. I had such a great time with VHS Halloween that this just might be my favorite installment of the franchise since VHS 2. All the short films in VHS Halloween were either great, a fun time, scary, and even disturbing at some times. This is an installment of the film franchise that just keeps momentum going, as there's not a single point of the film that slows down, even I guess in the more quieter moments. One of the segments of VHS Halloween is actually called Coochie Coochie Coo, and believe me when I say this to you guys, you hear this and you think, what the fuck? Believe me guys, it just gets crazy. And that is a huge understatement. It involves these two teenagers that, you know, people would think, hey, aren't you getting a little old for trick-or-treating, a little getting too old to go out in Halloween and dress up and go trick-or-treating? These two girls do one last trick-or-treat and they end up going into a house that, let's just say, it's not exactly what they think. And man, the ride that this segment took me on, especially by the end, it just left me going like this, guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's kind of a silly name, guys, but believe me, this segment is anything but silly because this thing is kind of a fucked up ride, but really in the most fun way possible. The next segment is so damn cool that as I was leaving the screening, I was talking to my buddy of mine saying, you know what? This actually could, or it was actually him saying, and I agree with them, but a buddy of mine was saying after he left the theater, saying, you know what? That short could be its own movie. Utsupra Sick Infra, I'm pretty sure I'm butchering the name, but the director of this segment was actually Paco Plaza, the same one who brought us Wreck, which is to me, one of the scariest found footage movies ever made. Like, seriously, if you have not seen Wreck, please do so. And this to me was a segment that actually got me full into this movie. Now here's the thing, guys, Coochie Coochie Coo was a fun segment, but this segment, the second one, was the one that actually fully got me locked in. Well, I will also say the frame narrative Diet Phantasma. This frame narrative is so much fun. It actually introduces more of a dark comedy aspect to this installment, and this frame narrative had me laughing so hard, and by the end of it, I was laughing, the theater was roaring, they were laughing so hard, especially when it comes down to the credits. This was just fucking brilliant. I actually have two favorite segments of VHS Halloween, one of which being fun size. I was roaring with laughter, and there are so many bits where I actually just went, oh! Now, without giving away too much, fun size involves 4 characters that go up to this one particular house, and they see this candy bowl that states, take one and only one candy. However, when one character takes more than one, these 4 characters are essentially taken into a different room, and then let's just say shit happens. There was a particular bit in fun size that I was laughing so fucking hard. Like, I did not expect this event to go in this direction, but holy shit. And I'm telling you all, the ending of this segment, just fucking brilliant. The 4th segment, Kid Print, I'm just gonna say this right now. This segment left the entire theater silent. This segment is like the segment that just goes there. It was just downright horrifying. This segment was genuinely that great, how effective and how raw it was. I will say something about this later on, but I do have to say that Kid Print is a damn great segment, despite of how horrifying and how really just how disturbing it is. But man, Kid Print is a damn great segment. And then moving on to the 5th segment, the final segment of VHS Halloween Home Haunt. This to me was the perfect way to end VHS Halloween. This segment involves a family that does an annual tradition of an annual haunted house. However, when it comes down to this particular year, when this family finds, let's just say, a object that they put into this house and they use this thing, it only goes batshit crazy. Home Hunt was not only so much fun, it's bloody, it's gory, and it's also just hilarious. And how Home Hunt ends was just simply put so much damn fun. I loved the ending of not only Home Hunt, but just how VHS Halloween ended. It was just such a fun movie altogether.
Happy Purge, you old fuck!
While Kid Print is an excellent segment in VHS Halloween, at the same time, due to how effective and how really more than anything else, how disturbing Kid Print is, like, guys, this segment is, it's fucking disturbing, guys. This segment is just fucking disturbing on just a whole level just due to what happened in this segment, despite it being excellent. It's just a segment that I can't see myself watching every time that I watch VHS Halloween. So overall, even though we're 8 films deep, the VHS franchise shows no sense of stopping anytime soon because VHS Halloween is yet another great installment of the VHS franchise. All in all, I'm gonna give VHS Halloween a 4.5 out of 5. VHS Halloween is another kick-ass installment. It's on Shudder. Check it out, guys. It is a ton of fun. I hope you enjoyed my review of VHS Halloween. If so, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. If you guys want to see in my previous 2 videos, please click it right there or right there. And of course, until my next review or video goes live, I will see you all next time.